Hey guys, what's up? So I haven't done a vlog in a few days or a week and a half or so, and want to do one. Um, yeah, I mean it's been a while, and quite a bit of stuff has happened. I mean the whole MSI tournament went on, and that was quite a blunder, I would say, by the NA team. TSM, they kind of got shit on. Most people expect them to do pretty well. And they should have, but they kind of misplayed a lot, and they had pretty poor pick and ban going into it, and I guess just weren't prepared enough. But a lot of things that people have said, especially myself, I was like, oh yeah, TSM, they can take top two, top three fairly easily. And I mean, no, we were wrong. Like we didn't expect the TSM to shut the bed so hard, but stuff happens, and was very similar to what happened at IEM actually, where people expected C9 to do well and they got wrecked at IEM. So pretty much, if we had only brought one team to IEM, similar to how there's only one team at MSI, the NA as a region could have looked really weak because if C9 went to IEM and they're only team from NA and they got shit on by every team, then people would think NA sucked. So I really don't think that this one tournament is enough to prove anything. I mean, sure, it does mean that EU looks stronger. At least they're one team, and I don't think that EU's region is better than A, but obviously this past tournament may prove that wrong. But honestly, I don't really care. Worlds is obviously where everything matters, and there wasn't that much on the line for MSI. It was really just a tiny prize. It's not a prize pool. I think this is prize money for first place. So if you get second, third, fourth, fifth, you don't get anything other than a trip to Florida, I guess, which is kind of cool. So what actually happened for TSM was I just think that they had really poor preparation and then they played poorly. I don't think it was just one person. I think everybody just didn't perform as a whole, and like that stuff happens. I don't know exactly what happened behind the scenes, so I don't want to comment too much on that, but definitely in game there's a lot of sketchy stuff. And then EDG, I expect them to win. It was a really, really close series. Actually, didn't expect SKT to bring it to such a close series, but SKT is definitely looking good. I think Korean teams and Chinese teams are definitely very even. I had thought that the Chinese teams were going to be a lot better, but looks like the Korean teams are actually fairly up there as well. So that's interesting to see. And it's going to mean that Worlds is going to be really, really close for those teams. I don't know how it's going to be for NAEU because we obviously don't look as good, but definitely Chinese and Korean teams are going to be really neck to neck again. So also Piglet and Phoenix are back. They came back 2 days ago, I think, and I mean, the house is a complete mess right now. You got Dom who's a bit sick, Piglet's sick, Quas came back last night. So we're gonna have to practice a lot just to get back into shape. And I mean, people aren't even fully healthy yet, so that kind of sucks too. But I'm happy they're back and happy we can start practicing soon. Um, so yeah. Also, Incarnation, the C9, that's pretty interesting. I mean, I'm sure everybody expected that at this point. I think he could really. I haven't played against C9 at all, so I have no idea how good Incarnation is, but I'm definitely excited to play against him. I think he's pretty solid. I don't think he's gonna be this godsend that Bjergsen was for NA. I could be wrong. I think he could definitely go off, but I'm not sure if he's gonna be better than Bjergsen because it's kind of hard to be better than him. But just to see how C9 does. Also, Hawaii trip last week, really fun, had a good time, and I was able to just relax and just not worry about playing the game so much. So that was really good um, break for me. And a big thanks to Eric from law class and law class in general for helping put that on for us. And yeah, that was a very enjoyable experience. All right, let's see. What else have I talked about? I've been streaming, I guess. Bard's kind of fun. What else? You got the Annie coming back into MSI. That's pretty cool. I'm actually really excited to play Annie again. I didn't play her as much because I only thought that she was good in certain matchups, but people are just playing her a bunch, especially against Thresh, which is a really good matchup for Annie. So probably gonna see a lot of Annie again. Really just to see how the patches go. I really don't know where the game's gonna trend towards right now. Riot usually makes some pretty big changes in between splits and stuff just to shake things up. I'm sure Sinho's gonna get nerfed, and once Sinho gets nerfed, then they'll have to bring back more of like the burst supports and like Leona and stuff like that. And yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm pretty excited. I've been streaming a bit, and I think that's it for this vlog. Interested to see how things go from here, and hopefully we do well. Hopefully we go to Worlds. Hopefully we get top one. That'd be cool. All right, see you guys. Bye.